Rinse and repeat, baby. Rinse and repeat. That's Microsoft's formula. That's Microsoft's way. If you haven't seen my Halo Infinite or my Forza Horizon 5 video, go check them out because I address this. And they're proving, now with Obsidian and their grubby little paws, that rinse and repeat is their strategy. They're going to milk everything about this fucking game. You know, I guarantee, it's my personal guarantee to you that Avowed was in development prior to the acquisition. That is the only grace by which Obsidian has a shot at somehow delivering a competent product going forward. I guarantee you that they were nowhere near The Outer Worlds 2, and they are being forced to pump it out because Microsoft is desperate for IPs. But, you know, give it another decade, we'll have 4 Outer Worlds games, just like fucking Halo and Gears of War and all this other trash, because Microsoft, once they see something catch fire, it's milk, milk, milk away, ladies and gentlemen. We're not possibly going to entertain the idea of making something creative or unique or original or, God forbid, fun. No, once we see that people are willing to pay, we are going to make them pay indeed. We are going to make them pay in droves. The Outer Worlds 2, I promise you, very easily could have been DLC for the original Outer Worlds game. And why it wasn't? Why wasn't it? Well, let's talk about that, because you are willing to pay for it. You're willing to pay $60 for a game that can be beat inside of 15 hours. They're touting a single-player RPG that could be beat in 15 hours as worthy of $60? Are you fucking kidding me, Microsoft? This is a goddamn travesty. This is an absolute joke. And this from the people who once actually developed Fallout New Vegas, one of the highest rated single-player RPGs of all time. What a fall from grace. The Outer Worlds 1 was a catastrophic failure of the game that felt like Act 1 in a game that should have had 3 acts. And now they have the audacity to sell you Act 2 as a full-price game? By the time we get to Act 3, you're looking at $180 to experience one full 3-part story. What a fucking joke. And there's expansions for each game on top of it. This is greed. This is that corporate Microsoft greed you hear so much about on full display. The Outer Worlds 2 does not, and I repeat, for those in the back, does not deserve a penny of your money. I fully advocate stealing this game. Go to your local torrent site when it drops and pirate the shit out of it. Because this game, The Outer Worlds 2, is setting Obsidian down the path of 343, of Turn 10, and everyone else who's unfortunately fallen victim to the Microsoft monetization monopoly of pumping out unnecessary sequels and draining games dry. What a fucking joke. This game, The Outer Worlds 2, has no business even being announced ahead of 2025. Single-player RPGs take time to craft, and that's why Bethesda is continuously hailed, and in my view, deservedly so, as the greatest RPG developer. You know, people give them shit for there being 10 years between Elder Scrolls games, but they're damn good games, aren't they? Bethesda has it figured out, and that's why I'm so glad Microsoft announced that they're leaving Bethesda alone, because under Todd Howard's genius, they will not fail. They brought back Fallout 76 from the haunches of death, and that game is an absolute banger now. But The Outer Worlds 2, trash. Anything with a follow-up that quickly should have you raising eyebrows. This is BioShock 2 all over again. An unnecessary sequel that's going to pale to the original, have no impact, and be left to be forgotten and fade into the realm of obscurity. It will not stand the test of time. Do not pay for it. The Outer Worlds 2 is a scam.